Let's go.
Well then.
Well then.
You have unraveled the mystery of the village girls' disappearances. Obtain your reward at the guild.
What troubles you, my child?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench. Allow this heart to beat again. Allow this heart to beat again. Quench that.
May they rest in peace. 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 May they rest in peace.
As you leave the temple, a ragged old man slumped in the room. His raspy voice makes it difficult for you. Can give him a coin if you have unraveled the mystery of the village girls' disappearances. Obtain your reward at the guild. You are curious about the bloody scroll. You show Samuel the scroll and tell him what you saw. After examining the scroll, the signature and other details indicate that it is a letter from the king to the princess. It is a report telling her that he had obtained the dragon's crown. You wonder if this letter is true. You can't deny that the ghost was clad in mail that was eerily similar to the king's armor, so perhaps this is true. The king's death will profoundly affect the kingdom and neighboring lands. Samuel orders you to report it to the castle.
Welcome back. Stop!
Immediately, you are This is a common fate for people. After a few days, the cell door opens. He unshackles your ankles and explains the situation to you. The Prime Minister had been jailing all of Dean's. As expected, Gustav was working for Bolga. He used a magical necklace to control the princess. Once Dean got Princess Vivian to safety and confronted the Prime Minister, Gustav fled with a ship full of treasure. The princess apologizes for involving you in this. While she was a hostage, Dean couldn't confront the Prime Minister. This kingdom needs a new ruler immediately. Dean is no saint, but he would make a good leader, you think. However, when Gustav fled, he also stole the royal orb, another treasure that represents the right to rule Heidland. If McNeil gets the orb, it will likely result in civil war. However, the orb does not appear to have reached Bolga. Princess Vivian asks for your help with this incident. You immediately agree and begin searching for the orb. Gustav's ship chose a pirate route. likely to elude captors. Perhaps his artifice was his undoing. You should investigate. To get the orb back, you travel to Ghost Ship Cove, a known pirate hideout.
One more drink. I'm ready for this.
To get the orb back, you travel to Ghost Ship Cove, a known pirate hideout. The inside of the cave connects to a fissure on the coastline. It seems large enough to include another ocean. Sailors have been off passing through this area. There are myriad tales of ships disappearing here.
Oh, I can do that. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I'm stabbed.
Here.
Oh, I can do that.
A beautiful voice in the sea calls out to you. You'd heard of Mermaid's legendary curiosity. She asks you many questions. From your conversation, you learn Gustav's ship was indeed attacked by pirates. That means the pirates likely have the orb. According to the mermaid, the pirates scattered throughout the islands used this area as a hub for trade amongst themselves.
Yeah.
Means having no longer territory is a matter of life. She could have fought for Junior.
Luca. Oh my.
Enemies!
Oops.
What?
Oh my. It's my turn.
They were being duplicitous. It was all a ruse. The pirates was the entire time.
Oh, I could do that. I got it. Done. Yeah.
Enemy!
Oh my.
Enemies?
Then.
Enemies!
Oh my. It's like Luca.
Combat!
You've bounced right into the pirates' den. They're coming to attack you.
The pirates move from underground. Acceleration and turn quick. Got it. Very technical. It's only 10. Quick. Under the pirates. It's Simon 4th of Genius. Don't take them. Simon 4th of Genius. Don't take them. Simon 4th of Genius.
We're meeting here.
The magic lamp granted a wish and flew off. You find the orb stolen by the Prime Minister among the treasure the pirates left behind. You reclaim the stolen royal orb. The orb you retrieved must be returned to the castle.
Wandering One, how can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. As you leave the temple, his raspy voice makes it difficult. You can give him a coin if you... He doesn't even acknowledge the coin. He mutters. You probably won't be able to communicate with him, no matter how long you strain your concentration. The orb you retrieved must be returned to the castle. The princess and count can't contain their surprise. They'd already resigned themselves to the worst possible outcome. You've won a great deal of favor from the royal family. The princess smiles upon you, and Dean trusts you implicitly. The succession imbroglio has been dealt with. Once the king is buried and Parliament approves, Dean will succeed the king. Still, the future king wears a somber expression. He knows Hydaelyn still faces many difficult challenges. The Shinyak Orc tribe is pushing in from the east, and more tribes are joining their ranks. They're an ever-present menace. Also, while Hydaelyn is currently at peace, Bulgur will surely strike if they sense an advantage. Worse still, the evil enchanters of the Mornion religion have cast their lot with the Bolgan threat. You are beginning to grasp why the last king of Hydaelyn risked his life to find the dragon's crown. I need it, Dean mumbles quietly. After completing a large task, you return to a normal routine, fulfilling requests on behalf of the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Well then.
After completing a large task, you return to a normal routine, fulfilling requests on behalf of the Adventurers Guild. Whilst reviewing the outstanding requests at the Guild, you spot one from the magician, Lucane. It is about rune magic, but since you don't know too much about the subject, you're not sure what is requested. You tell the Guildmaster Samuel that you'll accept this job, and pay Lucane a visit to inquire about the details.
Back again, eh? There's a job.
You entered Lucane's tower to ask about his request. When you tell him that you have taken on his request, he immediately starts filling you in on the details. Certain Elysian ruins are highly regarded as a sacred area by monks. Unfortunately, monsters are desecrating these ruins. Monks were dispatched to purify the area, but the golems that used to protect the ruins have turned on the monks. Golems are controlled with rune magic. They asked Lucane to craft new golems with runes to pit against the old golems. So Lucane requested that someone go in his stead and use rune magic to craft golems. Do you comprehend how runes work? If you need an explanation, you can ask him. Lucane says that he will be delighted to discuss this and launches headlong into it. Runes are magical letters that spirits and fairies carved into the touching runes makes letters sparkle and float. Runes are a combination of 3 characters that create. However, runes won't work unless a spirit or fairy is present. That's what you gather from. Lucane hands you a stone that has a rune. Activate the 2 runes on the statue. Then add the stone's rune to cut. You press forward and begin looking for runes.
Oh, how can I help you? Which one?
You head to the ancient temple ruins at Lucane's behest. There, you need to animate statues using rune magic. In the Age of the Gods, mankind built a giant tower in a sacred place in an attempt to break the world of the death. That was angered, and it is said that the entire city was leveled.
They're here.
Oh my.
Oh, yes.
Stab.
You meet a female warrior monk who was injured in the battle against the demons. She was sent to purify this sanctuary. To purify this area, the holy seal must be placed upon the altar of the temple. She cannot walk, so the task falls to you.
Huh?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Luca. Oh my. Oh, I can do that. It's my turn.
Voila!
Come at
Oh my.
Enemies.
Oh, I can do that. Oh my.
They're here.
How bothersome.
It's my turn.
Nuts.
Do you still remember Lucane's lecture on rune activation? In order to defeat the golem blocking your path, you need to have a golem of your own. The demons notice the statue coming to life and have come to disrupt your work. Protect your golem so that it does not get destroyed before it reaches the temple. A Maleficent stone tablet has been placed high upon the altar in the center of the temple. When you remove it and replace it with the Holy Seal, the ruins are purified with a blinding light. You decide to take the evil-looking stone tablet back with you. You can feel unspeakable evil emanating from the stone tablet you removed from the altar. Perhaps Lucane should examine it.
What troubles you, my child?
Allow this heart. Allow this.
May they rest in peace.
As you leave the temple, is Rasp? You can give him a coin. He doesn't even acknowledge. You probably. You can feel unspeakable evil emanating from the stone tablet you moved from the altar. Perhaps Lucane should examine it. You report your success to Lucane. He smiles and tells you to keep the runestone. Now you can view research materials about rune magic whenever you need. You can also buy runestones from Lucane. You produce the stone tablet you brought back from the temple ruins. He swallows hard and examines the tablet. The ancient demon script is difficult for even Lucane to read. He can only deduce that it is a contract of some sort. Upon further examination, Lucane finds something he can read. The name of the Demon King, Majina Gusna Idrashin. The name jogs your memory. You've heard it before. But where? Lucane cannot tell anything else about the tablet.
Oh, how can I help you?
The name of the Demon King, Majino Gusna Idrashin. You're positive you've heard that name somewhere in town.
Wandering One, how can I help you?
The old man grows excited when you walk by. He grabs the tablet. You now remember him mumbling the Demon King's name earlier. When you try to take the tablet back, the old man chants a spell. Instantly, the stone tablet, you stand there, gobsmacked, when the old man thanks you in a calm, clear voice. He continues his story. We had obtained the crown of Elysia, known as the Dragon's Crown. However, it had no power to control the dragons. Those legends were myths to lionize the Elysian king. The crown in the ruins was merely decorative. However, I decided that I would infuse the crown with the power the legends spoke of. It would be my life's work. To do this, I would go to any lengths. I collaborated with shadowy cabals and sold my soul to the Demon King for power. Without the tablet, the crown's power will now vanish. The religion that used me cannot control the ancient dragons. The old man tells you in closing that he is the magician Wallace. In the next moment, he appears to melt into the air. The magician Wallace, who disappeared, is Lucane's friend. You must tell him of this surprising encounter. You tell Lucane everything that transpired with Wallace, the tablet, and the dragon's crown. Lucane is listening intently to your story when he suddenly bolts upright. All of his lost memories have returned to him. It was Wallace who killed Lucane. He asked Lucane to come to the labyrinth so he could steal Lucane's black runestones. Those runestones are special runes that make a teleportation gate. They're said to be made by a fairy with ancient powers. Wallace was used to open a gate to the illusionary land. The ancient dragon sleeps there, a land the goddess sealed. The shadowy religion must have wanted to be able to control that giant dragon. They shared Wallace's goal. Even rumors of this organization having the power of dragons would be chaotic. You can't just hope it'll never be found. Lucane says that if the crown were to be anywhere, it would certainly be in the Mage's Tower. Mornion took over the Mage's Tower, likely because it housed many types of research, as well as Wallace's laboratory.
How can I help you?
You infiltrate the Mage's Tower to find the Dragon's Crown.